everybody. Welcome to another edition of Cocktails from Home with me, Jay Rose, and my counterpart, Deirdre Shosha. We're from Hunterdon Brewing Company, which sounds like a brewery, but we're actually a distributor that sells craft beer and craft spirits. Deirdre and I, throughout this quarantine, had started talking about making cocktails at home and realized that I was making them poorly, and that it would be in everyone's best interest if she walked me through how to make cocktails correctly with the correct tools, the correct ingredients. So we're going to do that today. We're going to look at an old fashioned, which I know I've tried to make probably 100 times at my house and failed 100 times. So this one is going to be spot on, dead perfect. Deirdre's been making drinks in a professional capacity for over 20 years. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she's going to walk us through the construction, the proper construction, I should say, of a traditional old-fashioned using bourbon. Dee, how are you this afternoon? Good to see you.
I'm really good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'll be doing better once we get this drink constructed and into my stomach. Let's do it.
All right, let's get the show on the road.
What are we working with?
I'm going to use a mixing glass, just so you can see everything that I'm doing. An old fashioned is a really simple drink. It is essentially the first cocktail. It's cocktail making. It started out with liquor of choice, water, bitters. Originally, the first recording of it in the early 1800s used rum or brandy or Genever, because whiskey was not really for polite society at that point. And then in the 1830s, I believe, where it switched over to rye whiskey. Rye whiskey is usually what we use to cocktail with in the United States. We're going to make a bourbon old fashioned, which is perfectly acceptable and my particular favorite way to make an old fashioned. We're going to use Town Branch. Town Branch is from Lexington Distillery in Lexington, Kentucky. This is a 90 proof high corn bourbon, great for cocktailing with.
Perfect.
So let's get started. You're going to use sugar cubes because you were fortunate enough to find them. That is that's my sweetener of choice, but you don't have to use sugar cubes. You're going to take one sugar cube. I'm going to use regular sugar. I'm going to take 1 bar spoon of sugar. You're going to take your sugar cube. We're going to put that in our mixing vessel. We're going to take our bitters. We're going to use Infuse Bourbon Aromatic bitters. So aromatic bitters are what you want to use in this recipe. Infuse is a really great brand. They make some really awesome stuff. Their bitters are great. This is a traditional aromatic bitter.
Right, so they're called Infuse. They're infusing actual ingredients in every bottle. You'll find all of the flavors that they're using here are found in this bottle. Whether it's herbs, whether it's spices, whatever it is, it's all in this bottle. So how much do you think we're using here?
We're going to be pretty generous with our bitters. We're going to use like a kind of like a heavy 2 to 3 hard dashes, you would call it. We're using the eyedropper, so the eyedropper fills up about halfway. So you want to use about 2.5 of those eyedroppers. So that's like
cool.
Those hard dashes.
Gotcha.
You're going to
use the dash is an eyedropper then. That sounds right.
You're going to use your muddler to turn that sugar and bitters into a paste. I'm just going to give it a quick stir with my bar spoon.
Gotcha. Very easy. Okay.
Yep. We're then going to top that with ice.
All right. Got it.
We're going to take 2 ounces of that Town Branch bourbon.
Perfect. There's 1. There's 2. I'm going to add a half because I'm a giant. There's a half.
Okay. Grab that handy dandy bar spoon.
Bar spoon. which I'm just learning how to use. I'm getting better with it. Where the spoon uses the ice to pretty much stir the drink, and we're looking for some dilution here from the ice, is what I learned from our last video.
You are correct.
And I'm also learning that I'm not good at it yet. But we'll get there. The more cocktails I make, the better I'll be at this bar spoon situation. Look at you. Look at you. A seasoned pro. Look at me. Falling on my face. It's all right. We're learning. All right.
All right. So once we're done stirring,
right,
we are going to then take a rocks glass.
Got it.
You can either put fresh cubes in here. If you have large ice molds, you can put one large cube, which if you go to a restaurant, that's usually one of the ways that they will serve it. You know, beautiful glassware and fancy ice to kind of up the cool factor on a very, very simple and classic cocktail.
Right.
My preferred method always is just drained into a rocks glass, no ice.
I'm going to add 2 cubes and go from there.
Yeah, I need no further dilution from this point on.
Let's see. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Wow.
Now the final factor in making this drink is going to be your garnish.
Right.
You told me that you wanted to do flamed orange. So we're going to do an orange peel. You can either just cut yourself a large peel of orange and express it, or you can get a little fancy and you can flame your orange peel. So you want to get a knife and you want to make a coin. So you're going to take that orange and you're going to turn it and make coins out of the peel. Right. Like that.
I don't know that I'm skilled enough to do that. I made a strip out of the peel. And I've got my Tupac lighter. It says all eyes on me. We're going to use that.
Yeah, you're going to use your Tupac lighter. I'm going to use stick matches.
That's probably better.
So I'm going to grab my stick match. I'm going to light it.
I'm going to watch you.
Then I'm going to take my coin. I'm going to hold it away from the glass.
Right.
I'm going to hold the coin at a 45-degree angle, and I'm just going to flame it. See how it kind of
gotcha. Okay.
Like that.
Got it.
And that does that, kind of burns the peel. You're going to rim the glass with it. Woo.
I got it.
Yourself. Right. Maybe I'll do another one.
Can we take a fresh one and throw it in?
Then I like to, and this is just my thing because I like a decent amount of citrus. And then I take a large, fresh peel.
Got it.
I also express that.
Okay.
Rim. And then just kind of stir that into the drink and leave it.
Got it. Right in it goes.
There it is.
All right, let's see what we're working with.
That is a Bourbon Old Fashioned with a little flame, thank you, and fresh orange.
God. That's the first time I've made a perfect old fashioned at home. My God. Oh, that's tremendous. Wow. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Wow. So we got another one in the books. We got another one. We got a Bourbon Old Fashioned that I know you've tried to make at home. Not you, Dee, but people watching. I know you've tried to make at home, and you've made it poorly because I know I have. This is the perfect way to do it. Super simple, super easy, stuff you have around the house. Make sure you get a bar set so you can make things with the correct tools, because that makes all the difference as I'm learning. Dee, thank you for showing us how to do an Old Fashioned today. You're the best.
Anytime, guys. Enjoy.
And we'll see you all next time. And I'm not sure what we're going to do. It might be a gin drink, might be an agave-based drink. You got to tune in and find out. We'll all figure it out together. Enjoy your Old Fashioned.